People think being a bank CEO is all about fancy suits, luxury cars, and making decisions that make rich people even richer. And yeah, sometimes it is. But what people don't see is the real work, ensuring that the bank doesn't turn into a playground for biased employees who think they can decide who deserves financial services based on how they look. I'm Mark Hudson, 47 years old, a self-made billionaire, and today I'm on a mission. No security, no assistance, no emails announcing my arrival, just me, dressed like an everyday customer, plain white shirt, jeans, sneakers, nothing flashy. I want to see how this branch operates when they don't know the boss is watching. The second I step inside, it's chaos. The line is so long I could probably binge watch an entire TV series while waiting. And at the front, a very angry customer. You think I'm a thief? Are you serious right now? The guy is well-dressed, probably mid-40s, and clearly frustrated. I know that look. That's the look of someone who's been pushed around one too many times just because of the color of his skin. The man behind the counter, however, is as calm as ever. Too calm. The type of calm that says, I'm used to having all the power here. He's wearing a sharp suit and a smug expression, and according to his name tag, he's Kevin Sloan, the branch manager. Sir, rules are rules. Without proper identification, I cannot allow you to withdraw such a large amount. Oh, come on, I've been in this bank a million times and I've never seen them question a white customer like this. They just hand over the cash and move on. But this guy, Derek Carter, as I later learn, is clearly a different case. These are my hard-earned savings. I've banked here for 10 years. What else do you need? A fingerprint scan? A lie detector test? People in line are starting to whisper. A few are pulling out their phones. Kevin, however, is still unfazed. We have to be cautious with fraud, sir. I hope you understand what I mean. Ah, there it is. He doesn't even try to hide it. He's basically saying, you look like someone who'd commit fraud. I take a deep breath, keeping my cool. This is my bank, my employees, and yet here I am watching pure discrimination unfold right in front of me. I step forward, but before I can say anything, one of the tellers notices me and sighs like I've just ruined his break. Can I help you, sir? Yeah. I'd like to open an account. He scans me from head to toe and then, I kid you not, he actually yawns. Are you sure? We have a $500 minimum deposit requirement. Can you afford that? Excuse me? He didn't check my ID. He didn't ask about my income. He just assumed I couldn't afford it. I feel my patience slipping. If I needed confirmation that there's a real problem in my bank, this is it. And then, things escalate. Hey, Kevin, can you hear me now? I asked for the director, not more of your excuses. Derek slams his palm on the counter. The crowd gasps. People start murmuring. The energy in the room shifting, and that's when it hits me. He's asking for me, but I'm standing right here, undercover, watching it all unfold. Checkmate, Kevin. Okay, so at this point, the bank is basically turning into a live reality show. The energy in the room has shifted. People aren't just waiting in line anymore, they're watching. Phones are out, eyes are locked on the scene unfolding at the front. And Kevin? Oh, Kevin looks very uncomfortable. Sir, if you don't calm down, I'll have to ask security to escort you out. Classic move. When things get heated, pretend like you're the victim and call for backup. Derek isn't having it. Are you serious? I've been a customer here for 10 years, and every single time I withdraw money, you are the one making it a problem. Why is that, Kevin? Kevin crosses his arms, looking around like he's expecting someone to jump in and save him. Sir, I don't appreciate these accusations. If you're unhappy with our service, you're welcome to take your business elsewhere. Wow. This man just told a loyal customer to leave, instead of simply letting him access his own money. The whispers in the crowd turn into actual voices. That's messed up. I've never had to go through this, and I take out cash all the time. They always do this to people like us. Kevin's face twitches. He knows he's losing control of the situation. And I'm enjoying the show. But then Derek drops the real bombshell. Oh, you don't appreciate accusations? Then maybe you'll appreciate this. He pulls out his phone and starts scrolling. I've recorded every single interaction I've had with you over the past 2 years. And guess what? Every time I come in, you pull the same tricks. Want me to upload this for the world to see? The crowd collectively gasps. Even I have to admit, that's a power move. Kevin's face goes pale. There's no need for that, sir. Let's just handle this like professionals. Oh, now he wants to be professional? Convenient. Derek isn't backing down. You had a chance to be professional every time I walked in here. But now? Now I want answers. And right on cue, because this situation clearly wasn't dramatic enough, the bank doors swing open and in walks security. Great, just what we needed. The two guards are both big guys in matching uniforms, trying to look intimidating. One of them is already reaching for his radio like this is some kind of high-level emergency. What seems to be the problem here? Kevin relaxes instantly like he just called in his personal reinforcements. This gentleman is causing a disturbance. I'd like him removed from the premises. Derek lets out the loudest, most sarcastic laugh I've ever heard. Oh, that's cute. So now I'm the problem? Not you, the guy who's been blocking my access to my own money for years? One of the guards shifts uncomfortably. Even they can tell this isn't a good look. I step forward, finally deciding to have some fun. Well, if you're removing him, you might as well remove me too. Kevin finally notices me. He gives me a quick glance, then does a double take. Who are you? I flash him my best. You're about to regret this, smile. Oh, just a concerned citizen. You know, someone who takes a very special interest in how this bank treats its customers. Kevin narrows his eyes, but he still has no idea. Perfect. Derek, meanwhile, turns to me, clearly confused. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate the support. I nod. Trust me, this is about to get very interesting. And Kevin? He has no clue just how bad this is about to get for him. Things are just getting started. All right, so at this point, things are heating up fast. The bank is basically one step away from turning into a full-blown spectacle. And Kevin? Oh, Kevin looks like someone just told him his credit card got declined at a luxury restaurant. The two security guards are still standing there, waiting for instructions. And Derek? He's got the confidence of someone who just found out he has receipts on everyone. So let me get this straight, Derek says, tilting his head. You call security on me for asking for my own money? Wow, Kevin, really professional. Kevin clears his throat, trying to regain control. Sir, this is a private establishment, and we reserve the right to refuse service to anyone causing a disruption. Oh, that old trick? He really pulled the "we reserve the right to refuse service" card? Classic. Yeah? You also reserve the right to discriminate? Or is that just a personal hobby of yours? The crowd reacts. A few people chuckle under their breath, and even the guards exchange awkward glances. Nobody wants to be on Kevin's side now. And me? Oh, I'm just here watching, enjoying the show, waiting for the perfect moment to drop a bombshell that'll turn this whole thing upside down. All right, I'm done with this, Kevin suddenly snaps, waving at security. Get him out of here. The guards step forward, but Derek, he doesn't move an inch. You sure you want to do that, Kevin? Oh, I'm very sure. Cool, because if you touch me, I'll make sure your little operation here gets all the attention it deserves. And then he raises his phone. Kevin freezes. The crowd leans in. The guards, they hesitate. Derek presses play. All right, everyone, listen up. This is a recording from 3 weeks ago when Kevin here did the exact same thing to me. And then Kevin's own voice fills the room. Sir, you need to calm down or I'll have to deny your transaction again. Deny it for what? I showed you my ID. Bank policy. Oh, you mean your personal policy, because I see other people walking out with their money just fine. Kevin's face? Priceless. He looks around, realizing that he is officially lost. The video is clear. The proof is undeniable. And worst of all, the entire bank just heard it. And now it's my turn. I step forward, slow and steady, giving Kevin the same look a teacher gives a kid who just got caught cheating on a test. You know, Kevin, I was going to wait a little longer before stepping in, but honestly, this is just too good. Kevin blinks at me, still trying to figure out who I am. Excuse me, who even are you? I smile. Oh, you don't know? That's interesting because you work for me. Boom. Silence. Kevin stares at me like his brain just crashed. What? The guards exchange glances. Derek? He's looking at me like I just dropped a nuke. Allow me to introduce myself, I continue, casually fixing my sleeves. My name is Mark Hudson, CEO of this entire bank. Kevin looks like someone just unplugged his power source. No way, someone in the crowd whispers. Derek's eyes widen. Hold on, you're the CEO? That's right, I nod, then turn back to Kevin. And you? You just made the worst mistake of your career. Kevin takes a step back, his face completely drained of color. Sir, I didn't know. Oh, I know you didn't know, I cut him off. That's the whole point. You treat people like this when you think nobody important is watching, but guess what? I lean in slightly. I was watching. The crowd loses it. People start muttering, whispering, laughing. Derek? He just shakes his head, grinning. And Kevin? He's done. Pack your stuff, I say simply. You're fired. And just like that, the game changes. If you've ever seen a man's entire world collapse in real time, let me tell you, it's a sight to behold. Kevin stands there, frozen, his brain clearly trying to reboot after I just announced that he is, in fact, fired. The room? Dead silent for exactly 3 seconds. And then? Chaos. No way! Did that just happen? Yo, did you get that on video? Man just lost his job in 4K. Even Derek looks like he wasn't expecting things to go this well. Meanwhile, Kevin's face is cycling through about 5 different emotions: denial, confusion, regret, desperation, and that special kind of panic you get when you realize you messed up beyond repair. Sir, please, Oh, now it's sir? The same man who had his arms crossed, acting like he ran the place 5 minutes ago? Now he wants to be polite? Hilarious. Kevin, let's be real here, I say, giving him a look. You weren't exactly CEO material to begin with, but after today, yeah, there's no coming back from this. Kevin's jaw tightens. He still thinks he can salvage this. Sir, if you just give me a chance to explain... Oh, trust me, Kevin, we all heard your explanation loud and clear. I gesture towards Derek, who's still holding his phone, the screen still recording. Kevin knows exactly what that means. This is unfair, Kevin blurts out. You're firing me over one misunderstanding? Oh, this guy is unbelievable. Misunderstanding? Derek raises an eyebrow. I have multiple videos of you pulling this same stunt over and over again. You want to try explaining all of those too? Kevin's mouth opens, but no sound comes out. Checkmate. All right, security, I see, finally turning to the 2 guards who have been standing there, like NPCs waiting for their next command. Escort Mr. Sloan out, will you? For a split second, I swear I see the guards exchange a tiny smirk before they grab Kevin by the arms. You can't do this, Kevin yells as he's dragged towards the exit. I worked here for years. Yeah, and somehow learned nothing, I call after him. Tragic, really. The doors swing shut behind him, and just like that, Kevin Sloan is officially out of the banking business, the crowd loving every second of it. Derek lets out a low whistle. Man, I gotta say, I was not expecting the CEO to step in and drop the hammer like that. I grin. Yeah, well, I like to keep things interesting. You sure did. He shakes his head, laughing. I appreciate what you did, really. Most people in your position wouldn't even care. Most people in my position don't know what it's like to be on the other side of the counter. That part hits different. The crowd starts to disperse. People still whispering, still hyped about what just went down. A few even walk up to shake my hand, which, hey, not bad for a regular day at the bank. Derek checks his phone and smirks. So, you want me to post this or nah? I think for a second, then shrug. Do what you gotta do. Let's be real. Kevin did this to himself. And just like that, the story of the bank manager who thought he was untouchable is about to go viral. Couldn't have planned it better myself.